know, it was this weekend, but we're just a couple of days away from the full moon. We're starting to wane away, as they say, but we have a meteor shower tonight, and it's actually going to cause us kind of some bad viewing, unfortunately, for all of those people who like to get out and look at the skies at night. Tonight and tomorrow night, we are going to see the peak of the PERSEID meteor shower, but with the moon being so bright, we are going to see somewhat of a glare. So the best viewing for that is going to be right after sunset. The moon will be closer to the horizon, so you won't have as bright of night skies, because it really just does kind of light up the sky, and that doesn't help us when you see the stars or the meteors for this evening. But out the door now, what we are tracking, we do have the clouds thickening up, partly cloudy and warm, already 80 degrees outside here in the metro area. Winds north-northwest at around 7 miles an hour. We have 70s and 80s pretty much area wide. No 90s just yet. And we are going to keep the temperatures warm, just a couple degrees below average. And that's because the clouds and the showers are going to kind of limit our heating for today. But here's a look at what we are tracking. Some showers and storms starting to develop, a lot of which is in the southern tier of the state as expected. So as we switch it over to Doppler, we can actually get you a little bit closer. Look at the Sacramento Mountains near Ruidoso, Alamogordo, definitely picking up on some pockets of wet weather. They're also extending south. We're getting closer towards Anthony. We have a peppering of some showers as we get you into our far eastern locations, just to the west of Tatum and just to the east of Roswell as well. Then we get on the west side of the Sacramento Mountains, some isolated showers up towards Socorro, and a little bit of wet weather near Chama and Red River starting to develop up in our northern mountains there. And more rain and storms are going to be in store as we continue through the afternoon and evening. Some of the heaviest is going to be down into the south and southwestern corner, but we do have the chance for spot mountain storms in the northern mountains and even here in the metro area. So this is superstorm track through the day. You can see the bulk of that orange and yellow that you're seeing is down towards the south and west. But again, we have a little bit of really anticipated rainfall up into the northern mountains. That's what we're expecting for this afternoon. And our rain chance is actually going to go up by tomorrow and for Thursday as well. We're going to look for some soaking rainfall by the end of this week. We not only have great monsoonal flow with winds out of the southwest, but we are going to see an upper level storm system that's going to help kind of boost our rain and storm chance as we get you into our Wednesday and Thursday. Then by the weekend, the high pressure that's driving that southwest flow is going to move off to our west, and that cuts off a lot of that moisture. So we do see some drier skies with just spot showers and storms. The daytime highs today, 70s and 80s for most, just a handful of 90s. But let's take you through your 7-day forecast. Southern Colorado, partly cloudy skies. We'll start to see some showers and storms develop this afternoon and into the evening, with an increasing chance for rain and storms tomorrow and Thursday. Partly cloudy skies in the northwest with lots of 80s. Grants and Cuba will get to 80 degrees with a chance for scattered showers and storms for the next couple of days. Into the south and west, partly cloudy skies. We are already tracking some afternoon storms. We'll continue to see the coverage expand, looking for some isolated heavy downpours as well as we take you through the afternoon and evening. Then into the south and east, lots of mid and upper 80s today. 89 for a high in Hobbs, 88 in Lovington, and some spot storms possible. Already seen some near the Sacramento Mountains, and that will continue for this afternoon and evening. Into the northeast, 70s and 80s for most. The one hot spot will be Tucumcari with a high of 90 degrees. We'll have partly cloudy skies and isolated storms developing, especially at higher elevations. So that means in the mountains, the northern mountains, we are going to have a good chance for scattered showers and storms with temperatures peaking in the 70s for much of the area. The east mountains today, partly cloudy skies, low 80s, isolated storms by this evening. And then the metro area, we could even get 1 or 2 isolated storms for us today. Temperatures warm, mid and upper 80s. But I think our better chance for rain is going to come tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll really start to see that rev up for central and western parts of the state. And then we'll get some drier skies as we get you towards the weekend.
Okay, thanks, Cassandra. Head of the week is next.